Imagine walking into a luxury car showroom a few years ago. A sleek, glossy machine sits under the lights, its badge shimmering, its design flawless, its price tag screaming $110,000. The salesman tells you it's the future of driving, a masterpiece of performance, comfort, and prestige. Fast forward to today, and that same car sits unloved on a used lot, selling for less than the price of a Toyota Corolla. How did a $110,000 luxury symbol become a financial disaster? What went so wrong that dealers are now begging people to take it off their hands? This is not just a story about cars, it's a story about overconfidence, brand downfall, and how quickly dreams can collapse in the automotive world. Let's peel back the layers of this industry mystery. The story of the $110,000 car that dealers now practically give away. Chapter 1. When luxury became a numbers game. In the world of luxury cars, price once meant prestige. The higher the tag, the deeper the respect. Brands like Mercedes, BMW, and Jaguar thrived on this psychology. But somewhere along the line, luxury became an algorithm. Manufacturers chasing margins, volume, and market share rather than craftsmanship. This $110,000 model, once hailed as the flagship, was built during this era of overconfidence. It was designed not just to impress the rich, but to outsell the competition in every measurable way. But when luxury turns into mass production, something crucial gets lost: exclusivity. Suddenly, the once coveted car was just another expensive machine with a logo. Dealers pushed it hard. Leases were aggressive, marketing was loud, and buyers believed they were stepping into a status symbol. But that illusion wouldn't last long, because in the luxury market, when supply outpaces desire, value collapses overnight. Chapter 2. The Over-Engineered Nightmare. One of the greatest ironies of luxury car depreciation lies in the very thing meant to make them special: technology. This $110,000 marvel came packed with sensors, computers, touch panels, and adaptive everything. On paper, it was a dream. In reality, it was a ticking time bomb. Owners soon discovered that the complex air suspension could fail without warning. The infotainment system would freeze mid-drive, and parts cost more than a month's rent. Suddenly, the cutting edge became cost-cutting. Dealers and buyers alike started realizing luxury had become overcomplication. A car that once symbolized advancement turned into a mechanic's worst nightmare. And when word spreads about unreliability, resale values nosedive. The moment buyers lose trust, luxury becomes liability. And that's exactly what happened here. Chapter 3. The Lease Trap. Let's rewind to the launch era. This $110,000 car didn't just sell, it leased. Luxury manufacturers had discovered a goldmine: convince buyers to lease instead of buy, and the numbers would skyrocket. For 3 short years, customers could drive a $110,000 car for a fraction of the cost. But here's the twist. When those leases ended, a tsunami of used vehicles flooded the market. Thousands of lightly used luxury cars, all returning at once. Dealers couldn't sell them fast enough. The used lot turned into a graveyard of former status symbols, all priced to move. Within months, values plummeted by 60%, then 70%. And as dealers scrambled to make space for new inventory, prices kept dropping. The car that was once unattainable had now become an unwanted orphan, too expensive to maintain, too risky to own, and too common to feel special. The electric revolution hit hard. Around the same time, something seismic shook the car industry: the electric revolution. Tesla had proven that luxury could also mean tech-forward and environmentally conscious. Suddenly, $110,000 gas guzzlers felt like relics from another age. Buyers wanted silence, instant torque, and smartphone-level innovation, not turbo lag and gas bills. This $110,000 car, built as a statement of old-school craftsmanship, was caught flat-footed. It wasn't a hybrid, it wasn't efficient, it wasn't relevant. Dealers tried discounts, manufacturers offered incentives, but it was too late. Consumers had moved on. The future wasn't powered by gasoline, and no amount of chrome or leather could hide that truth. Overnight, what was once a dream car became a dinosaur in a world that now worshipped clean energy and software updates. Chapter 6. The Maintenance Monster. Ask any owner what killed their love for this car, and they'll tell you one word: repairs. Luxury cars depreciate fast, but maintenance accelerates the fall. An oil change cost $400. A brake job? $2,000? A new headlight? $3,500. And heaven forbid something electronic failed. That was a four-figure fix. Worse, most independent garages couldn't even touch it. Specialized tools and diagnostics made everything dependent on the dealership, where labor costs were astronomical. Buyers who thought they'd scored a used luxury deal quickly found themselves trapped. The cheap purchase price was an illusion. Ownership costs were the real monster. Many simply walked away, leaving cars to auction or scrap. When maintenance exceeds the car's value, the market gives up. And that's how $110,000 dreams end up sold for less than $10,000. Chapter 7. Depreciation, the silent killer. Depreciation is brutal, but luxury depreciation. That's art in tragedy form. This $110,000 car lost nearly half its value within the first year. And by year 5, it was worth barely 10 to 15% of its original price. Why? Because in the luxury segment, demand doesn't sustain value. Reputation does. And once that cracks, resale collapses like a house of cards. Used buyers know it too. They don't trust a car that was worth 6 figures just a few years ago, but now sells for peanuts. There must be something wrong with it, they think, and often they're right. In the world of used luxury cars, depreciation doesn't just measure time, it measures disappointment. And this $110,000 case became the poster child for that painful truth. Chapter 8. The Used Market. Glut walk into a luxury used car auction today, and you'll see rows of these once proud machines lined up like fallen soldiers. Auctioneers try to hype them up. Low mileage, great condition. But no one bites. Dealers who once fought to get allocation from manufacturers now can't give these away. The market is flooded, demand is dry, and trust is gone. What's worse? Many of these cars are in near-perfect shape. But the market doesn't care. It's not about condition anymore. It's about perception. Buyers would rather buy a new $35,000 car with warranty and fuel efficiency than gamble on a used $110,000 luxury nightmare. In economic terms, this is a collapse of confidence. In emotional terms, it's the death of a dream. Chapter 9. The Insurance and Tax Trap. It wasn't just depreciation or maintenance that killed it. It was the hidden costs too. Luxury cars come with luxury taxes, high insurance premiums, and registration fees that make even enthusiasts hesitate. A minor fender bender could trigger repair quotes that exceed the car's value, leading insurance companies to total vehicles that still run fine, that flooded salvage markets, creating an endless cycle of devaluation. Soon, even insurance companies began lowering payout rates for luxury models, knowing how fast they fell in price. The once $110,000 masterpiece now had the resale reputation of a lemon. And when the financial ecosystem turns against a car, recovery is impossible. It's not just the market, it's the math. Chapter 10. What dealers don't tell you. Walk into a dealership today and you'll see the desperation behind the smiles. They know what's happening. They know the $110,000 flagship sitting in the corner won't sell unless it's massively discounted. So they start offering lease buyouts, loyalty bonuses, special pricing, anything to move the metal. Behind the scenes, they're bleeding. Every day that car sits, it costs them money. Every week it doesn't sell, the brand loses credibility. It's the dark side of the luxury business, when prestige turns into inventory. Dealers won't admit it, but they'd rather sell you a new compact SUV than a six-figure sedan. Because at least with the SUV, they know they're not taking a loss. The $110,000 flagship. That's just a reminder of a mistake they can't undo. From status symbol to scrap. So, what happened to the $110,000 car that dealers now practically give away? It fell victim to its own arrogance, to an era when brands believed luxury meant price, not purpose. It's a story of changing values, market shifts, and the brutal honesty of depreciation. But it's also a story of transformation. How even in failure, there's a lesson worth learning, because every car tells a story. Some about success, some about survival, and some, like this one, about how fast glory can fade when you forget why people fell in love with you in the first place. The road ahead. If you found this story fascinating, hit that like button to support more deep dives into the hidden world of cars, money, and the people behind them. Subscribe for more automotive documentaries where we uncover how the vehicles we dream of sometimes become the ones we regret. Because in the end, every car has a price, and every story, a lesson.